Hello, good morning from United Kingdom. Good morning to everyone. And please welcome to another episode of Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much, guys, for coming on. And straight away, we got 4 people flying on so quickly. So it's time now to open up the TV station of the Super Boss Kirk TV to see how many people has fallen in. Right, so far has fallen in, we have got Kizzy. Big mega shout out to you, Kizzy. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. And also, we got a new subscriber who has fallen in for the first time on the live stream. Welcome, Vlog. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. And also, a big mega shout out to Seabreeze Boss Kitchen TV. And also, a big mega shout out to William. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. And also, a big mega shout out to Channel Delay. Thank you so much for coming on. And also a big mega shout out to our Channel TV. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV once and again. So today, you know what the topic is. Today, it's my experience in the Philippines. Part 2 has finally arrived. And this was the moment I've been waiting for. It didn't take that long, but when you're busy and you've got a lot of things to do, work, and things like that, you've got quite a lot to do, isn't it? So you have to make sure, you put your important things aside before, you can continue with your topic. Wherever the topic meant to continue, it will continue there. That's where it's going to continue. So everyone is finally here. And the topic, which you guys know, is my experience in Philippines. So some of you guys has missed part 1. Some of you guys haven't missed part 1. So the ones I'm going to say who miss part 1 will need to catch up. Hello, good morning from United Kingdom to Scheme Kitchen. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss. I know that a lot of you people has been waiting for me this morning. A lot and lots has been waiting for the Super Boss to come on live to start with the topic here. But before we end up going into the topic, we're going to still wait for a few more, fans to come on to the TV station. So far, we have sub 6 has entered very quickly. That's very good, Shalim. Yep, I'm very happy to hear about that, man. I know that you've been doing a very good cooking content. Your cooking content that you've been doing, it's been amazing. What I'm going to say is to keep up the very good work. Very, very good work. Keep up the work. And a big mega shout out to Georgia. Thank you so much for coming in for the very first time on the Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you so much. Yes, Skin Kitchen, I am doing well. Everything is okay so far. And very nice to see. And I don't know how far you are from your monetize, but your contents have been good, and I can see that people has been watching your content. So it's a good look. It is a good look so far as it stands. So the next step from here now is to see how far I go now with the subscribers. So this is now, the fans are now the one to follow me. So this is how it goes now. This is where, the step, we're going to become a big YouTuber. And then the step is where when you reach to the 10K, it's where you celebrate. So when you reach in the 10K, it's a very good look, guys. So the subscribers are still coming in, which is good. So thank you so much. And hello, Channel Delile. How are you? Good morning to you. So before we drop into this topic, we are still waiting for more people to come on before we can start the second part 2 of my experience in Philippines. So our channel TV is here. Thank you so much for coming on, and we all learn something different about this YouTube platform. And I spoke about this before, guys, about the changes, the changes that YT is going to be making. So, stand by for that as well. Stand by for all those changes that's going to be made as well. So I did not receive any email about any changes. So I'm not too sure about what's going on with the changes that's going on. I'm not 100% sure about it. So we will see. We will see what happens from there, So I'm very surprised, very, very surprised that, they say they're going to be making changes, but I don't see where. I mean, there was no email or anything was received, And a big mega shout out to Sim. Hello, big eye to you from United Kingdom. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming on to the Super Boss Kirk TV once and again. And I believe you missed part 1 of my experience in Philippines, but part 2 topic is finally here. The topic is here for you guys. So stand by for that topic. So we are just on standby, waiting on most of the ones that mostly did listen to the topic. So I know they're going to need a lot of catching up on the topic, So, and a big mega shout out to Vlog OFW Quiet. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. I'm very happy to hear that, Shim. I'm doing okay so far, so good. We're just, we just have to be strong, and we just have to fight, through it, all through the situation that's going on right now. So we just have to fight through it. Thank you so much, our channel. Thank you so much for that message. So, guys, don't forget to give the house a thumbs up when coming in. Thank you so much for that message, our channel TV. Thank you so much. And a big mega shout out to Learn of Grace TV, coming in the Super Boss for the first time. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much for coming in as a new subscriber. Thank you so much for coming. Say, I'm doing well. Quiet, I'm doing very well so far. And yep, you are also giving a big mega shout out to everyone. Yep, thank you so much. Yep. Lady of Grace, yep, thank you. A big mega shout out to everyone and happy weekend. Thank you so much for that message. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on. So for all the ones who was not here last week, when I was in part 1 of my topic, we'll need to catch up on part 1, which that video is already up, guys. So you know how it works is that when you do a live recording, it automatically goes into the TV station. So you guys will get to see it. So even when this broadcast is finished, it will also go up as well, guys. So as normal, as YouTubers, you know how it works in it with everyone, that when you do a live stream, you do have an option if you want to save it or dismiss it. But who would want to dismiss the live stream? No one. It's very important. Yes, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Doing very, very fine. So into this topic now, guys, I'm now going to get into this topic. So we have got a few people in the house here from Philippines are now ready for the topic. So there is still more to come, guys, but we still can go into this topic and start the topic. So we're going to start off with Manila, when I was in the city. So that is the capital of Philippines. And a big mega shout out to Jamin Channel. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss. Yep, I know that you are from the Philippines. That's absolutely right. So we have got a Filipino house here today. So thank you so much for coming on. I know it's not your first time. I know you've been here. You come on my live stream. You're here all the time. So thank you so much for coming on and get ready for the topic. And who have we got in the house? The person I talk about all the time. Big mega shout out to Chichi. Thank you so much for coming to Super Boskirk TV. Well, Chichi, you are not late. You are not late. Trust me, you are not late. I understand that you missed it by 13 minutes, just about, but I have not got into the topic yet. I was just about going into the topic. So you come on time. You come on time. Your boat has arrived on time. So well done. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Stroke TV. So the topic now, we're going to start now with the topic. Stay home. I am home. I'm actually home. I am home right now. So guys, stay home, to keep yourself safe. Stay home. You see all these messages say stay home. Well, yes, you're absolutely right. Everyone must stay home, to be safe. So that's the way it should be. Stay home. But anyway, so the topic now is my experience in Philippines. So part two was. But anyway, so what I'm going to be doing now, I'm going to be. Okay, you know what? Let's continue. So in Manila now, guys, which is the capital of Philippines, that it's a very, very nice place in the capital. It's really, really nice. Going to the markets, going to the shops and places like that. It's really, really nice. It's quite a nice place to go, guys. So, going to the fish market, they got some amazing fish in the market, guys. Nice food, potato is so many things you got into that place. It's really, really nice. I mean, I did a few shopping in that place, and it's really, really nice. It's nice to shop, nice, but in the city will be slightly more expensive than living in province, So in the city now, it's really, really nice, but with me, I'm more of a province person. I love the province more, I'm more of a province person. But it's like here in United Kingdom, I'm living here in London. I'm in the city because I got no choice, and this is where I was brought up, obviously, and where I live. So there is no countryside for me to move into, no province to move to. So, but mostly what I do, I visit, which is okay, So that's the main part. So my dream from day one, from a long, long time ago, I mean, I even said it before I even entered Philippines for the first time, that Cebu is a city that I always wanted to go. I keep talking about that place all the time. And how weird is that? That finally, I get to experience, the place, I really get to experience it. And a big mega shout out to Life in the Philippines, from the Philippines. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Skirk TV. Thank you so much. Okay, and there is a question comes up from Chichi saying, why did I choose Philippines? So, yes, Chichi. So the reason why I choose Philippines is that I had an ex, you know, that literally was born in the Philippines but was living here in the United Kingdom. I met her here in United Kingdom. So she took me to the Philippines for the first ever time. So I was very in love with the culture. And then I decided to come for the second time, in the country. And then I get to like it. So I did meant to only stay for 2 weeks. That's all it meant to be, 2 weeks in the Philippines. But what did happen is that 2 weeks turned into 4 months. So I stay in Philippines for 4 months instead of 2 weeks. So what it is, I decided to say, wow, I got to leave because my money is finished. So that's why if my money did not finish, I don't think I would ever end up leaving the Philippines. I don't think I would. So that was a little bit scary, you know what I mean? That was a bit scary. But anyway, when I went back over to UK, I decided to come back after 3 months. I was still working. I decided to save. And then what I decided to do is to come back again in the Philippines for the third time. So it seems to me like every time I travel there, the months and everything seems to increase more all the time. Every time I travel, it increases. So I said again that I was going to come for 1 month in the Philippines. 1 month turned into 5 months. You know what I mean? Then traveling in again, for the fourth time, getting to travel around all the time, and getting to see the culture more, you know, beginning to get used to the people more. Yeah. Hello, welcome vlog. Thank you so much for coming on. Yep, I did mega shout out. Yes, I give a mega shout out to you earlier. Yep, and finally you are here now. So thank you so much. Welcome vlog. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV for the first time. And a big mega shout out to Rush Comedy from Jamaica. Thank you so much for coming on. I've been watching your content, buddy. I've been watching your content. We ask, those people, some questions, and they don't know how to respond to those questions. But I hope everything is going well. Yep, thank you so much, Chichi. Yeah, thank you so much. So yeah, so that's part of the reason why. And yes, your question, Chichi, I didn't finish with your question. So your question that you asked, I'm gonna finish it. So yeah, so when I come in, the more I come in and travel into the country, it's the more I love it. You know what I mean? It's the more I get to love it. Love it. And before we go any further, a big mega shout out to Mohammed. And once and again, thank you so much for the super chat. I have seen it, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Every little helps. Thank you so much for the super chatter. Thank you so much, my brother. And hope everything is going well with you. I know that you are in the United Kingdom now as well, with your missus. So I hope everything is going well with you and your missus, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. And once again, thank you so much for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. And a big mega shout out to TikTok All Collection. Thank you so much for coming on. I recognize you, buddy. Thank you so much once and again for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. And hope everything is going well with you. Yep, and a big mega shout out to all your friends. I recognize you. How is everything going with you? So, yep, yes, Chichi. So over to you now, Chichi. So yeah, so the more I come to Philippines is the more, things, start to get better with me. So I start to even ride, I start to drive over there. So It's when I reach the fifth time. It's the number five. When I went into Philippines for the fifth time, then that's where I beginning to realize that okay, it's a place where I could live. Place where I could make business, a place where I could live. Yes. So that's what it is. And when I travel as well, I don't only travel to one place. I travel to so many places as well. Not only one place I travel to. It wasn't just going in the city and then running back out, back to UK. So I travel all around the places. Okay, TikTok all in collection. Okay. So finally, yes, I did ask you that question the last time. Where are you from? And finally, you are from Nepal. So thank you so much for coming on. And you are the third Nepal we have got here. So we got Ray that normally comes on. We got Yamatama also from Nepal that always comes on as well. So thank you so much. And a big mega shout out to Fitness and Health. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. Yes, Mohammed. So my favorite place as it stands so far, with honesty, is Kasigoran. Aaro is my favorite at the moment. So Kasigoran is by Luzon, by Balair, by Luzon, by Isabel. It's around that side. So from that city to drive there, it will be a long drive. It's like it's 9 to 10 hours drive to get over to that place. So it's not close. But when you reach there, otherwise from that, it is very nice and it's very fresh. It's a very nice, fresh place to stay at. It's really, really, really nice. So nice and fresh. Yes, Chichi, I will definitely enjoy it there, Chichi. And hello, our channel TV. Hello to you. I know that you are still there. And yes, Mohammed, I 100% agree with you. Yes, it is a beautiful place. This is what it is with a lot of people that they don't travel the world, and some people are scared, of heights. So some people are scared to fly. So that's what it is. Some people don't realize how beautiful the world is. The world is beautiful. The world is absolutely beautiful. I take nothing away from that. Nothing I would take away from that. So anyway, so in the city, when you go there, guys, it's very, very nice. It's a crowded place and lots of traffic as well. To give you a heads up as well, guys, there's a lot of traffic. So if you want to go to your province or you want to go to your far destination, the best thing to do is leave early. Leave around 3 a.m. in the morning, 4 a.m. Leave early, guys. If you want to think of driving over there, you want to go to places, do not wait. Don't wait for the rush hours, because in the morning, when it reach around, around 6, 7, around that time going up to 8, it get really, really, really busy. It is super busy. So, be aware, that if you're going to go places, guys, leave out early. So the thing with me when I'm traveling, like even I'm traveling to Porto Galera, I normally leave early. So how I travel, well, people normally ask me, do I travel by myself? Do I travel by myself? I said, yes, of course I travel by myself. Yes, I travel. Oh yes, that's a nice place, Chiche. It's a really nice place. I know the place you're talking. Sago, yep. Sago, that is a part of Negros. Yes, I know that place. Oh, thank you so much, Chichi. Of course, of course. I will definitely come and see you. Of course, definitely I will give you a visit over there. Yes, of course, Cheche. And I love tilapia. That's the fish in Tagalog language called tilapia. It's my favorite fish. That's my favorite one. I love to eat out there, and I love the bangos as well. Yes, the bangos is the national fish in it. It is your national fish in Philippines. The bangos fish is so delicious. Oh my goodness, it's delicious. But when you're eating that fish, guys, just be careful of bones, because the bones that you got inside, just be careful. But it is very delicious, bangos fish. So if anyone goes to Philippines, try bangos fish. Try it. You love it. It's a national fish. You love it. It's really, really a nice fish. Putting that on the plate. It's so delicious. My goodness. So yeah. So when I'm traveling over into Puerto Galera, I leave very early. So a person with me, if I say a time, I'm gonna leave. So if I say I'm gonna leave 6 in the morning, it means six. Six is six. So what it is anyway, so the time to leave to go Puerto Galera, it's okay to leave anytime, but I would advise to leave early, because even we're going to use the skyway, because there's a skyway you can use over there where you're not going to have no traffic. If you use the skyway, some part is going to be so quick you will get to your destination. You know, so to that destination is really, really good. Yes, of course, Mohammed. Of course, definitely, Mohammed. Definitely, 100% agree. 100% agree with that. Yes, it's a very beautiful place to live. So when you live up in the province, it's just a really, really nice place, to stay. And this is why I love it. That's right, Cheche. That's right. That's right. In the province, yes, it is very nice and very peaceful, place to stay at. Over there, yes, it is very, very peaceful. Okay, perfect. Yes, Cheche, I'm looking forward for that. I mean, by you saying that, you're making me feel really, really hungry right now. You're making me feel like I literally want to come right now to have some of that fish. Yeah, you're making me want to have some of that now. Wow. Yes, Mohammed, of course, of course. The life, is absolutely amazing. It's amazing. But Mohammed, Chris, I mean, he's here in Philippines, sitting down not doing anything, but he expect to be living in Philippines, believing in this silliness, these deals, and things like that. They believe in that, you know, they're gonna sell, 1,000 metric tons of gold, believing in gold. There is no gold, no gold, there's no gold there, because there is gold, but not the sort of gold where you can say, okay, yeah, it's that sort of gold. Yeah, but not gold where we're talking about metric tons. And when it comes to metric tons, it's not what you're thinking. And a big mega shout out to Mia Vlog TV. Thank you so much for coming on. Yep, I know who you are. And yes, I want to tell you that I'm very, very happy for you. I am very, 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 very happy for you. The tears of joy, I've given you a very, very good heads up, and for to better your life. Well done to you. That's okay. That's okay. You're not that late, to be honest. You're not that late. We are still into the topic, but you are not that late. It's okay. Yes, Chichi, of course, of course. Yes, that type of food in it is delicious. When you have that food, you feel like you're in heaven. So yes, I know exactly what it feels like. I know exactly what it feels like. But this is why you see going into a fish business, it's very very good going into fish business because some people don't realize how much it makes money. It makes a lot. That's okay, Mimi vlog. It's not a problem. At least you are here. I'm happy you are here. That's the most important thing. You are here. So you see, in Porto Galera as well, guys, when I travel to that island, it's quite a nice place as well. As well, Mohammed. I mean, if you've never been to Porto Galera, I say go and check it out, man. It's quite a nice place to go. It's a nice, nice place to go. It's really, really nice. I go there all the time. I go Philippines. I always pop over there to spend a week or two over in that place. It's a nice place to go. Yeah, Porto Galera. Yeah. So over in that place, you got the place over there called the White Beach Front. White Beach is the best place to go. White Beach Front is the best spot to go over in Porto Galera. So that part, to travel. And a big mega shout out to Yama Tama, Talk of the Devil. I was talking about you earlier. We had also another Nepalese as well from Nepal. Is also here as well. He's also here in the live stream. So we don't know if he's still in the house or maybe he's busy. So thank you so much, Yamatama, for coming on to Super Boss Kirk TV. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, that's absolutely right, Mohammed. It is Patangas. So how I travel anyway, I'm in Manila. So for example, I came out my hotel. I will normally get a taxi from Makati, to Wendia. And then from Wendia bus station, I will get a bus, which is 3 hours, from Manila to Patangas. And then from there, you're going to get the boat, an hour and a half over to a place called Molly's Beachfront. So it's called Molly's, that part you go to. And then you pick up a tricycle from there, 20 minutes, you will ride into the White Beachfront. But a lot of people ask me, do I travel there by myself? I said all the time. I said I travel to a place by myself all the time. Every time I come, I travel to that place. Every time I come, I travel there. So it's quite a nice place. I love it. So yes, Mohammed, so I would encourage you, I would advise you when you go Philippines, go to Porto Galera and check it out. Check it out, man. It's a nice place, to go. Really, really nice. I love it. The love and everything is there. So yes, Chichi, and we also going to take Chichi there as well. Take her over, to that part as well, to experience, Porto Galera. Yeah, much love, Yamatama. Thank you so much. Yes, Yamatama and Pretty Eyes. I know that you you cannot stay here for long, so yes, I will understand. Mm. Yes, Mohammed. Yes, of course. Thank you so much, my brother. It's nothing better than traveling, over the Philippines. That's right. Because when it comes to traveling, I mean, I get one of the best feelings, man. It's one of the best feelings, when you know that you have your suitcase, you got everything packed, you know, everything is ready to go. So, you feel really, really good. You know what I mean? You feel really, really good about it. It's a good feelings. It's a good feelings and it's a good look, for that. So I am very happy. I'm very happy. So with what is going on right now in the world, it's not looking good as it stands. But from now until November, what is it going to be like? I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long this lockdown is going to go for. I mean, I don't know if it can go on and on forever. I don't know. But if I don't get to travel this year, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. I've just been honest about it. It would not surprise me one bit because due to what's going on, out there, it's not good. It's not good at the moment. So, that place is getting serious. That place is getting really, really serious. It's not a, it's not a good look. Yes, of course, definitely, definitely, Mimi vlog, definitely, definitely, we will. I mean, yes, I would not want to work for another year. I don't want to work for another year because I don't want to be greedy. What I mean, be greedy and trying to scrape up so much money to come. I mean, I said the budget that I've got is more than enough. It's more than enough because I've already know what and what I want. What I mean, and also I know where and where I'm going to be putting the business and how it's going to generate. What I mean. So yes, I know about that. So is how is life in the Philippines? How are you? Life in the Philippines. Big mega shout out to you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So yes, so that's how I normally travel when I'm going to Porto Galera. So as one say, once and again is a nice place. And okay, and another place as well, guys. I want to tell you, it's nice as well. Is a place called Kalapan. You know, Kalapan is also Mindoro. It's like where Porto Galera is. You know, there is there is two ways you can travel. If you want to see Porto Galera and Calapan, this is the best place to travel. This is the best place. Is the best place and the best way to travel is go to Porto Galera first, guys. It's better to travel to Porto Galera first. It depends if you are leaving. If you're going to be leaving, or you could still do it both ways. To be honest, you can still do it both ways, but it will be better to go Porto Galera first. To me, I think it will be better when you get to experience Porto Galera. Then you can drive from there. There's a jeepney or a van that goes there. It will take around 2 hours, 2 hours plus it will take. And when you're going around as well, once and again, that road is very bendy. It's the zigzag going around like that. And it's really nice. It's really, really nice though. It's really, really nice. So what it is as well, you know, oh, a big mega shout out to Mario, my nephew. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my nephew. How are you? Everything is going well here so far in United Kingdom. How are you doing? I'm so happy that you're on my live stream, and I'm so happy that I opened this channel as well. So this channel, is helping a lot. With this channel is to see, what sort of person you are. You travel around the world. You want to see how people is going to follow you and follow your life and everything. Yes, Mario, I'm very happy. I'm so happy that you come here. Yes, Mohammed, man, grab all. That's right. Okay, is that right? Mio vlog. Okay. Okay, then I will visit your place to have a look, at that place. I will visit to have a look as well. Yes, because you know, we as a YouTuber, we normally do vlogging around that place, so it will be a nice place for vlogging as well. So yes, I will definitely have a look at that. Okay, so that's a very nice location in your city. Okay, yeah, I love the sound of that. So yes, so go and check out Kalapan, and also Negros as well, guys, is also another nice place to go as well. Negros. I've been over into Negros already. In Saigo, I've been there. Have I been there? Yes, I've been to that city before. It's a very nice city as well. And also, where I was staying as well is also another location where the sea was not far. Was it about 12 to 15 minutes to walk to the sea? So the sea was very close, so close. It's probably even less than that because where I was staying, if I was to be honest, I mean the sea when it reached around 11 o'clock in the night, where I stay, that the sea comes up to where the house is and it goes underneath the house, the water. So you cannot come out at all, unless you have to start swimming. So this is why you have to have certain times, to go into the house where I was staying, that if you don't reach there at that time, that means you cannot go inside the house, unless if you got a boat to kind of paddle from over the side of the hill to go into the house. You have to kind of paddle to get over in the boat, So once you don't make it in your house at that time, then your goose is cooked. Yeah. So that's what it is. Yeah. So you've got to make it for that time. So it's really, really nice. So that's how close the sea was, and I was thinking of doing fishing there. I was thinking of, trying something out there, but I didn't have the time to do it because I did have to come back to UK and I did have so many things to do at the time, you know. Okay, Mario, that's very nice. I'm very happy to know that you're okay. I'm very, very happy that you're okay. Yes, of course, Mario. Of course, Mario. Yes, yes. I would advise you to visit the Philippines. Yes, I would definitely, definitely encourage you to visit. You must. Come to the Philippines is not a problem. I can come and pick you up at the airport, and take you around, no problem. It's a really, really nice place, to stay over there. It's really, really nice, really, really nice. Okay, Mohammed. Yes, Mohammed. Thank you so much for coming on, Mohammed. And thank you so much once again for the super sticker. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, our channel. Yes, our channel TV. Yes, I know how to fish. Of course, of course. I am very, very good at catching fish. I mean, I was fishing from since I was 9, the age of 9 in Jamaica. I used to fish as well. So yes, I know how to fish. That's right. Life in the Philippines. I mean, you guys should be going to Life in the Philippines channel because you see, our channel said Life in the Philippines. So I know our channel is about life in the Philippines. So that's right. That is right. Yes, Chiche, I have been to your side already. That when I say in Negros, that was the side I'm talking by Saigo. Yep, I've been into Saigo city already. It's really, really nice city. So that is where I was talking about. And the sea, which is not that far. When you go up in Saigo, the part where I did stay in Saigo was the sea was not very far. It was really close to the sea and it was close to where the barangay is as well. There was a barangay office what was there as well, which is not that far as well. So yeah, and I would like to visit there again. I will visit again. What was the name of your airport? Because the one I know there is, I think it's three. There's three of them. There is three airports I go to. Yes, Chichi, definitely. So we'll visit there to see what side are you staying. But I know the Saigo. I know that side, Saigo. Yes, I do know that side. Yeah. Yes, Mario. Yes, Mario. I mean, I would advise you to plan it, you know? I mean, I'm telling you, when you come Philippines, Mario, I mean, I think you're gonna want to stay, man. I don't think you're even gonna want to go back to America. You're not going back to America if you come there. I'm telling you, you're not gonna come back. You're not gonna come back. You're gonna love it so much. You're never gonna want to. You're never gonna ever want to, leave. So be aware of that. So yes, Mario. So let me know because what I'm doing over there now is to make a business, like a fish business mostly. I'm looking to make over in the Philippines, and then I'm looking from the fish business. Then I'm looking to build a house as well. So you're gonna see all that on the YouTube channel. So you know, keep following me on the YouTube, and this is where you're gonna see my life. Everything of my life, everything will be on the YouTube here, and this main station here, you will see it. So I've got a next channel, but I haven't put any content yet on it. I put one video on it and I just leave it. But when I'm ready, but before I open that channel up and you start using it properly, I need to think about what content I'm going to put on there. You know, so I need to think about what I'm going to use it for. I mean, on that one there's two subscribers are waiting there. I don't understand why two subscribers there. There was zero, but I put one video there and there was two new subscribers there. So, maybe they must have liked the video. It was only like a simple videos, but if they like it, then, if they subscribe, well, okay, fine. If they want to stay there and they want to enjoy it and love it, okay, fine. I was very surprised to see that, the subscribers. I was very surprised to see all that. So, and this channel here, on Super Bowl Skirk TV, this channel was started in June. I started this channel in June, and then finally I managed to hit my 1K, which was good. Yes, Mario. Yes, it sounds really, really good. It sounds amazing, you know. Yes, Chichi, I will find you. Trust me, I will find you. I will find you, man. It's not a problem, man. I'll find you, no problem, because I know that you guys are all connected in that area. So, you probably even know my friend up there. I would not surprise if you know my friend. I would not surprise about it. But it's nice, quiet, chill back. It's a really nice and chill back place to stay. So I love it. I love it. I really, really love it. And when I come there, I will definitely visit over there. So I'm now planning now. So when I travel, obviously the first place I'm going to be landing is Manila. So the first night when I land, it will be a live stream to say I've arrived in Philippines, and also it will be a vlog, as I'll be doing vlogging as well straight away in the night. So when I reach London, Philippines, is normally in the evening anyway. So it's a perfect time to land, rest for 2 hours, then get up, do a quick live stream, then go out on the street. So I think you will get to see a lot more content. A lot more content will be going up, on the channel. So you will get to see a lot more of that. You're going to see a lot more content. That is what I need to do, is to just travel out to that place. So it's when I start traveling, then you get to see a lot more things, guys. So a lot more experience. A And also, where I'm going to be doing also, we spoke about this before in the next content about the food tasting in the top restaurant, going to places to visit villages, visit the devastation that a lot of people have been living in, so a lot of that will be on the content. Yes, our channel TV, yes, that will be very interesting. It's going to be so many interesting things. So yeah, so yep, Javi channel, welcome back. Okay, and thank you so much for cleaning your phone. So I hope your phone is nice and clean now. I hope it's nice and clean. But I don't think it's clean as my, biscuit I got here. This is what you call love. Mmm, mmm. It is delicious. Yes, our channel, it's gonna be definitely 100% agree. It will be interesting. So traveling, from Manila to go to the Davao city now is where I normally travel from there to go over in the Davao city side. And then over in that side as well is a very nice place as well. So Davao City is the president area where the president is from. It's a really, really nice place in Davao City. Very nice and very peaceful. So I went over to that part. So that is a part of Mindanao I go to, which was nice, in Davao. It was very, very nice. And a message from Chiche. Yes, of course, 100% agree, Chiche. I mean, everywhere I go in Philippines, it's nice people. I haven't come across any bad ones. I always come across good ones. So yeah. So otherwise, from that, it's nice. Everywhere is nice to go. It's where I would encourage people to go. I don't see anything up and bad. I go into so many provinces. They said there is no problems. They don't get any problems in the place. There is no problems at all. So that is what we like to hear, isn't it? That is what we want. We want peace. But here, I'm forced to be honest. Here there's no peace here. It's no peace. Here is not peace. Here how it works is just, you're working, you're coming home, you're eating, just a few hours to sleep to go back. And plus it's very cold as well, guys. Look at what I'm wearing. You can see how cold it is. It's very cold. This, I've got a thermal. I'm wearing a thermal underneath that. Plus, I'm wearing another shirt. I'm wearing three layers I've got on. Three sets of layers I've got on inside here. So that's how cold it is. It's really, really cold. Imagine going outside. It's like -2 at the moment, or it could be cold. I can check it. I can quickly check it. It's really, really cold out there. And earlier it was snowing as well, guys. Not a lot, not a lot. Wasn't snowing a lot. Yeah, not snowing a lot. Yeah, but uh, but it is still cold. It is still cold. It dropped down a bit now. You can see the temperature has dropped down a bit, which is good. But I still can't feel the difference of this weather. You know. Yes, Cheche. That's right. That's absolutely right. So over in the part of Davao where I went, that I visit a few places over there. And I visit a few shopping mall. So I want to pop back over that place as well. To visit that place to see what it's about as well. So I will check it out more. Yes, of course, Maria, because I know that here in USA where you are, it's very cold. It's very, very cold there. So yes, we are long. We are very long to get some very good weather. You're absolutely right. Yes, our channel. That's true. I agree. I agree with you in that. I love it also as well when it's snow. It's a very nice whiteness. I mean, it does make the place look very very nice. When it's snow. Yes. But the problem is it's freezing, freezing. Yes, Chichi. So you see, so you miss life. You miss life in your town as well. Of course. Life in your town is not. Yeah, life in your town will be missable. So I understand that it will be missing. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I noticed as well that a lot of Filipinos go abroad to work because the wages is not enough to build anything. So it's best to work abroad. You know, work for about 2 3 years, save good money. You can build a house, you can have a plantation, you can make a business. So that's very good. That's one very good thing I like. You know, with Philippines, that it's very good. To do a lot of things, lots of adventures, a lot of things can be done there. Which is not a big problem. So I love it. I really really love it. And a big mega shout out to Hobby Mocher. Hello. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm doing very fine, buddy. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Kirk TV. Thank you so much for that message, our channel. Thank you so much for that shout out. See, so our channel TV said, guys, to always give the house a thumbs up. So anyway, I travel over also into Bohol, and the part I'm telling you now, that this one is the one I went with my friend. We went to do the bike riding, which was very very nice as well. We did the bike riding was a very 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 nice thing to do. So on that adventure, we rent two bikes. We rent two bikes. Then we went. It to get to this place was a long ride, guys. For like 3 hours, we've been riding for. So we stop off, to get petrol. Obviously, we stop off to get that because that's very important. That's very good to hear that, brother, that you're always good. And I'm very happy. I'm so happy. And thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Kirk TV. I'm very happy that you are here. So we jump on the bike, we travel to this place. It's a place before we reach our destination. The place called the Chocolate Hills. So everyone knows the Chocolate Hills, that what I'm talking about. The Chocolate Hills is very, very nice. It's a very nice place to travel. Really, really nice on the Chocolate Hill. It's a really, really nice place. But there is a place before you reach the Chocolate Hill where you stop off and you can see the little tashes. It's a little. They look a bit like monkey. You know. So we went over there and we went to see them, and I like the way they set the combination. It's like a forest. It's like a mini forest where they live, and they were like in the bamboo stick, and you can see them where they're all on like that. You see that it's all in on, but I wanted to stroke one of them, but they said we're not allowed to touch them. They said they will bite us, if we ever do that. So we didn't allow to touch, but we allowed to look, which was okay. And over in that part, they show a part where they put a light where it attracts flies. So it attract a lot of flies, And then when the flies come to where the light is, then they go over there to eat the flies, you know. So that's why they put the light there for them. So that's how they eat their, you know, they get to eat their lunch, you know, breakfast. That's how they get to eat, you know. But mostly they eat in the night. Mostly is in the night they eat, you know. So mostly like the dinner, you know, they get to eat the dinner there. Yes, Jim Van Channel. Um, yes, yes, it only will found in the Philippines. Yeah, that's right. That's absolutely right. Yes, because I go over to so many countries and I didn't see anything like that. The only country I've been was Philippines, and that's where I saw all those tashes, you know. And they're very cute as well. If you look at them, I really was so tempted to stroke them, but I know that he was gonna bite my fingers, so I know not to touch them, you know. But they are very cute. Yes, yes, that's right. That's right. That's absolutely right. That's the only place I've seen it. It was in Bohol. That's right. When I was traveling onto the Chocolate Hills, yes. I stop off there to have a look at them. So yes, that's the only place you will see them. That's right. It's only in the Philippines and it's only in Bohol. That's right. It's only in Bohol. Just over in Davao City, I went to a zoo over there. I saw crocodiles, I saw tigers, monkeys, and things like that. I will see that over in that side, but otherwise from that, you will not see any tashers. Only one place you'll see them is in Bohol. That's right. That's right. So I went to visit the Chocolate Hills. It was really, really nice as well. So that's going to be another vlogging to do as well, to visit the Chocolate Hills and to see things as well. So that's going to be a very, very good vlogging, you know. So they will catch up with me on that topic as well to travel over on that. So that will be a very good content, guys. So it will be a pre-record anyway. I don't think I'll be able to do live stream because there's no don't think you're gonna get good signal. You know, it will keep cutting off every minute. So I will just use the GoPro camera to do the to do the work, and then when I do that, then I'll put it up on the YouTube when I get good internet when I reach up in the city. You know. Okay, oh channel TV. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything, our channel. You know, I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Thank you. So yes, so you see what I'm saying now, guys. You see the topic of the part two. Do you see how different it is now? That you see, is she my experience in the Philippines? So you see how good the experience it is, guys. You know, so you see, so I did not have no bad experience. You know, I mean, as what said, everyone will have like a slight bad experience, but it's not a bad experience where you said, "Oh, I'm not gonna go back again." So it wasn't that sort of experience I've got. You know, so my experience is okay, and just be aware. I mean, this is natural. You know, you get your taxi. I mean, it's common sense. You know, if a taxi driver asking you for a fixed price, you know, only thing you need to say, just say, "Sorry, mate, no fixed price. Can we use the meter, please? Just meter," and that's it. And if they don't want to use the meter, then just get a next taxi. You know, so it's natural like that everywhere. It's like that everywhere. Even in Dubai as well, it was the same thing when I went over to Dubai. You know, they try, you know, this guy at the airport was looking at me and go, "Oh, hi, yeah, taxi, taxi. Do you need taxi?" And the way he talks as well, he talks like there was a frog was living in his throat, and he sounded very awful when he was, you know, talking to me at the time. You know, so you know, I have to say sorry. I said sorry. I said I've already got someone coming to pick me up at the airport. You know, someone was already picking me up there. So it was no good. You know, so anyway, I asked him, "What's your price?" He was saying, "Oh, the price is, it's €50 to go." It's only like only 5 minutes around the corner. So I tell him to get lost. Hmm. Yes, Cheche. Yes, yes, Cheche. That's no problem. No problem. No problem. So a part of that experience, anyway. Yeah, yeah. So a part of that experience I had, it's really, really good experience. So there is still a lot more we have to talk in that topic. It's still a lot more to talk as well. So anyway, over in the ball side, is a place called Alona Beach. That's the place to go, guys. Over there, you got a lot of foreigners over in that side, of Alona Beach that travel around that place. If I was there, go and check it out. It's really, really a nice place to visit. I went over there and, I do have fun. I did have fun. They had a club there. I was dancing, everything was there, dancing, riding around the bike with the bike in the night as well, of the lights on beeping. I was having the best time of my life. But I tell you, man, I never ever ride so long on a motorbike before, man. Riding 3 hours on it for the whole day. My hand was so achy. So when I get back, think about, yeah, 3 hours to ride there and 3 hours back as well. Think about it. And I was riding really, really fast as well. But do you know that after I came back, okay, everything was fine, and can you believe it? That the next day, I ride from there, which was around 40 minutes. I wanted to go down the town to see the shopping mall. So they got a really nice shopping mall down there in Bohol. Um, yes, Cheche. Yes, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Yes. So riding down there, I got down there nice and safely, which was nice. Thank God for that. You know. Yes, and once again, it was a very bendy road as well, guys. Very bendy. So anyway, when I was riding, to come back into Alona Beach, this was in the evening, guys. It started to get dark. Night was coming, so it's getting really dark. And then what it is now, I was riding. My friend was riding in front of me, and then what happened is from there. Then can you believe it? That this silly car driver is driving. you know, he got this bright light. The light was so bright, it shined into my eyes. So he went and put the fog light on, guys. You see, when you're driving or riding, never put your fog light on. It's only if there is no one else coming in the opposite way, then all right, you can put it on, yeah, to see, because I understand the place is very dark. It's a very dark place to ride, and to drive. I understand that. But the light was so bright in my face that I literally, when I was riding the bike, honestly, the light was like that. I came off. I came off the road completely with the bike into the gravel. The bike was wobbling like this with me, like that. And I don't know how I did not fall off that bike. I don't understand how I did not fall off. How I did not fall off. That was a miracle. Honestly, that was a miracle because the way the bike came off the road and the way I was walking, everybody was watching and everybody thought I came off. The way they was looking, it's like they was looking the way to say, they're thinking, oh my God, how did he come off the road like that? So they didn't realize it was the light that literally goes right in my eyes. It's like it literally blind. I was blinded. It's like I was like that. I should have fallen off, guys. I should have crushed. My friend was still riding. He did not know what happened to me. So anyway, when I came off on a wobble bike, It's straight back. Straight away, it comes back on the road, and I just continue riding. Catch him up, and it's when I reach up to Alona Beach, that's where I'm telling him that, do you know, can you believe that I almost crashed? I say, you didn't see what happened to me, which I don't expect. I don't expect him to know anyway. 'Cause if someone is in front of you, you can't expect them to see or to know what happened. Yes, Cheche, it's true. Yes, Cheche, it's true. It happened, and I don't know how I did not fall. I told him that, that what happened to me when I was riding. I said the car driver, have his fog light on, and the light was in my eyes, and I have a wobble. I wobble off the road, and I don't understand how I did not fall. And I'm telling you the truth. If I did fall off that bike, I would have been in trouble because I was wearing only a t-shirt. I was wearing a shorts, and I was only wearing a slippers at the time. So if I did ever come off that bike, I would have been seriously, seriously scratched up. I would have been scratched up left, right, and center. Proper. I'll be bruised up from left, right, center, and everywhere. I'll be bruised, guys. That is what would happen to me if I really, really, really did not balance myself on. And I don't know how it happened. I don't know. Yes, yes, it's true. Yes, yes, yes. That was wrong. They shouldn't. Yeah, they know they shouldn't have done that. They do a lot of that stuff there. And a big mega shout out to Love Babes channel. Thank you so much for coming on. I believe you have finished your station and you're over to the Super Boss. Thank you so much for coming over. Thank you. Yes, I've been in this topic now for an hour and 14 minutes, madam. Yes, Chiche. Yes, yes. Yes, buddy. That's right. Yeah. You say thank God for that, man. Yes, we all thank God. We thank God. Yeah. I was okay. So this is why, this is the whole point, guys, that driving or riding, that's why I don't like to drive or ride in the night. This is why I don't like the night driving. That's the only problem. All right, the road is dark. Yeah, all right, you have your light on. I mean, it's common sense, when you're driving on the road. I mean, I don't want to be coming off the road. I mean, you're going on a cliff and you're over 2,000 feet on the top. I mean, you don't want to be coming off there, man. There's no way you're surviving if you come off. It's no way. It's no way. No chance. No chance. Yeah, so I did very well. I did very well. And then the next day again, we went over to the town to visit the town once and again. And then my friend was riding, and this was also in the evening time. This time, again, this time it was him that riding in front of me. And I'm the one, who was riding behind him again. You know what I mean? So he likes to ride ahead of me. But mostly I was the one who ride normally in front of him. But anyway, it's 2 times now that the second time we enter town again, I went with my friend safely, nice and sound. So anyway, so this was the last of it now. The last day, we was in Bohol now. This was the last day, We're meant to be traveling to the port to give the bike back to the owner. Because where we borrowed from was from Bohol Seaport. The place is somewhere near there in Bohol. Over to that part. Tabagon was that part. Yeah, in the Tabagon port part. It was where we rent the bike. So it's over that side. We rent the bike. So they literally warn us and tell us that if any scratch on the bike, we got to pay extra money. They warn us. They warn us and told us. They told us this. So. But anyway, otherwise from that it was okay. So when we was coming back anyway to them, a big mega shout out to Bodyguard for the first time. Hello, buddy. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Skirt TV. Thank you so much. Really? You okay? So you prefer to drive in the night? Well, it's good to. It's perfect. It's better. Yeah, depends. If you don't want traffic, you want to avoid traffic, then night is the best. Is the best to drive. Yes. Yes, yes, that's right. That's right. That's a good thing. In the night, you can see cars are coming, but remember that you got some very careless driver out there as well. Some of them drive with no light on. I mean, I see some people riding, they're driving, they don't have no light on. So I'm saying to myself that it's very dangerous as well. Because even in Casagoran, when I was riding, one night, I've seen this guy was riding this tricycle, coming so fast into the darkness, literally with no light, literally no light. And it was someone who was on the back of the bike with me. They'd have to tell me, Kirk, be careful, there's a guy coming towards you. And I quickly did have to go that way just to avoid him. So I was saying, if I'm driving over there and people are going to be careless, let them be careless. It's all right. It's okay. Let them be careless. On a bike, oh, if you crash on a bike, man, I'm telling you, in the night, your goose is cooked. Your goose will be 100% cooked. This is what they don't realize. The goose will be cooked. So anyway, when he was returning the bike back, to the owner, to ride from there was about 1 hour. To ride from there to get to where it is. It should be like an hour and a half. It should be hour and a half, but we do it less than an hour. We did it anyway. So my friend was riding in front of me, and believe it or not, we was 20 minutes away from reaching to the owner with the bike. And what happened? What happened? There was a tricycle was in front, my friend, and he was riding, but it wasn't the tricycle guy's fault. It was my friend. It was his fault. He's riding. He's on his phone, looking on his phone, riding at 50 miles an hour, but looking at his phone while riding, looking at his phone. So what did happen is he went to put his head up and he realized that he was too close to the tricycle. Because the tricycle didn't have a backlight on it, he did not realize there was a tricycle in front of him. So by the time he realized that that tricycle was there, he went and pulled the brake, and the bike skid, and the bike did a 360 spin, and he came off the bike and he bruised himself up completely. The bike was badly scratched up. It was scratched up. It wasn't good. It was not looking good. So that was just before we reached back. So we ride the bike, reach to where the hotel is. So what it is, we did not ride the bike around to where the owner is. We have to tell the owner to come to the hotel to collect the bike, because my friend was very embarrassed to kind of take the bike back to them because he knows that he crashed the bike. So I turn around and tell him that you need to get some money out and give to me. If he said to me he wants me to deal with them. So I said, okay, I don't mind dealing with them. So I tell him, before I go and deal with them, I tell him, get some money out your pocket. Okay, he gave me the money and said, give this to them and tell him I'm sorry. So I said, okay, fine. I did. I went over and gave it. So the first thing, when they came, they inspect the bike. That was the first thing. They look, The one what my friend was riding, just look at me and said, "Oh God!" He said, "What happened to that one there?" He said, "Your friend was riding that. What happened to it?" And I was looking at him and saying, like, you know, what happened to the bike? I was saying, where? He showed me all the scratches at the side. He was showing me a lot of scratches on the bike, you know. And he took picture of the bike before we rent it. So I can't turn around and say to him that, oh, nothing happened to the bike. So I tell him the truth. I tell him that my friend was riding and he was on his phone. He was a bit careless and he lost control of the bike, you know. So the guy was looking at me and was smiling and said, okay, well, you know, your friend got to pay then extra money. You know, he opened his eyes and he was smiling and said, extra money. So I looked at him and said, yes, yes. I said, I know that. Yes, 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 yes. So he looks anyway and he asks the extra he was asking for. It wasn't anything like what I was expecting. It wasn't anything what I was expecting the guy to ask for. I mean, what the guy asked for was very good. I was very surprised, you know. I was not expecting that. Didn't see that coming. So the money that my friend gave me to give him was like was literally 3 times more than what he wanted. So anyway, he was only asking for 1,000 peso, guys, which was reasonable. That was very good. I thought he was going to ask for something like maybe, you know, maybe 3, 4,000. He was going to ask for, but I was very surprised. He said because he knows how to spray the bike up. You know, he got the chemicals to do it and so and so. So he was a very good guy. He was really, really a good guy. You know, and he was looking at my bike and he said my bike is fine. I don't need to pay extra. So he said he can see that I didn't crush my bike. But I did tell him the truth that I told him that I almost crushed it. You know, I was honest with him. I tell him that I almost crushed it. I was very close from crushing, but I didn't crush it. So he was laughing, you know, and he was smiling and said that, you know, that finally, well, he said you didn't crush it. He said you did very, very well. So he said, well done to you, brother. Well done to you for not crushing it. So that was it. So we gave the bike. He took it back. He came with his, I don't know if it's his wife, his sister, or whoever she is, but I think it's his wife, man. I think it's his wife because when they look, she keep looking at him all the time and smiling. So it looks to me like, you know, something is up between them. But anyway, it's their life, isn't it? It's not my life, you know, so it's okay. Hmm. Yes, Chiche. Yeah, you're very lucky there because I understand that some can be stubborn and ask for a lot more than what you expect it's going to be. And yes, Chiche, you're right. You're right. So this guy was a good guy. So I even tell him the truth. I tell him anytime I come back, I tell him here in Bohol, anytime I come back here, I'll come and see you, you know, to rent the bike. I'll come and see you again. You know, I'll be there. And he looked and he smiled and said, no problem. You know, he came and shake my hand. He was a real nice guy, you know. Um, Otherwise, from that, he's okay. So yes, he did have a deposit anyway off us as well. So he gave the deposit back. So he was a nice guy. I mean, many people would not do that. So I'm very happy. I'm very happy for that. But otherwise, from that, you know, Bohol, as what I said once and again, is a nice place to go, you know. And travel as well, guys. If you want to travel, if you want to know what ship to come on, the best one to get, guys, is the Super Cat. The Super Cat is the best one. And when you're going to get it, guys, get business class because this is what confused me when I was on the ship, guys. When you hear first class, how it works is first class meant to be the number one, business class meant to be the number two, the standard class is number three. So that's the downgraded one, right? So when I used to get the Super Cat, I used to always get the first class, you know? So, okay, the first class is nice. But when I'm in the first class, I'm saying, hold on a minute. I said, it's a lot of people here in the first class. I said, for first class, it's quite a lot of people. So I said, hold on a minute. I said, how come this first class is so affordable? This is what I was thinking at first. So when I travel, so the third time now, when I was going up into Bohol now, I went there at a place to get a ticket. So what it is, yes, of course, Cheche. Thank God, man. Thank God, you know. Yes, of course, Cheche. Of course. And it's very, very famous for the taches that they got there as well. You know, it is really, really famous for what they have there. It's really, really good. Yes, I agree. 100% agree. 100% agree. So when I was traveling for the third time in Bohol, can you believe that when I was at the desk asking for the ticket, the lady was asking me, do you want standard class or do you want, you know, what would you like? So I said, I would like the best one. The best one? Yeah, the best one I would like, please. And I said, first class. I was smiling at her. I said, first class, my favorite, is my best one there. That's the best one and the super cat. So it's the lady inside the box was saying, no, sir, no, sir, first class is not the best one. So I turned around and said, how do you mean first class? I said, what is nothing better than first class? And she said, no, sir. She said, the best one on there is business class. That's what she told me, business class. So I turned around and said, really? I turned around and said, really, really? Are you serious about what you're saying? Because it don't make sense. Because I said, when I travel on the plane, you normally have, you know, the standard class, which is economy. Then you have the business class, which is the second grade, and then first class. So I said, that's not making any sense to me. I said, are you sure? And she said, yes, sir. She said, on the super cat, it's different. It's different on this one, sir. She said, business class is the highest one. So I said, okay. I turned around and said, that's the reason why I wonder why so many people can afford first class. I was thinking to myself, how come they're so affordable? I was thinking that something is not right. So that's what I was saying to the ladies. So I said, how much is the business class? So the first class was around 300. The standard class is 150. And the business class is 1,000. And that's all in peso, guys. 1,000 peso. So when she told me now it's 1,000 for the business class, then I turned around and said, okay. I said, now we are talking. Now we are talking business. Because I was thinking that why so many people can afford first class? Why is it so affordable? You know, it don't make any sense. And then I called my friend Chris over in Cebu. I was telling him that, do you know, Chris, first class is not the best one on there, mate, you know? I said, we've been traveling on this in first class. He turned around and said, no, it's the best, Kirk. And I go, no, 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 it's not the best. I said, business class. I've got the ticket here and I'm going to be boarding like in a minute, you know, to have a look to see what the business class is about, you know. Do you know that when I was going on that super cat, right? I tell you the truth, guys, you know, when I have the bug, you know, walking with it, you know, I walked through the first class. I showed the lady the ticket and she said, sir, can you come with me? You know, let's go to the business class. When she was taking me to the business class, I have to go through the standard class area. And everybody was looking at me. All eyes was on me. You know, they was like going, wow, foreigner. And they said, wow, they go business class long, business class long. I was, do you know, when I get to that business class, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, guys, you know, I felt so good inside, you know. I felt like I was a celebrity going into that business class. The door was like a submarine door. It's like a submarine. So it's like they spin it, and then they open that door, and I kind of bent through. And when I went inside, it was so beautiful. It's so beautiful. My goodness, it was beautiful. So the business class. And when I see the difference of the combination of the business class, I turn around and say that now we're talking. So I said, every time I board this super cat, I'm gonna, you know, get the business class. So I learned my lesson not to ever get first class, only if the business class is full. But the business class is never full because business class nobody can afford it. It's not easy. It's not affordable price. Because I mean, of course, all right, I will understand if you're in the Philippines, you're poor, you have to go somewhere. It doesn't matter where you sit because why would you want to spend 1,000 when you could just stay in a standard class? I mean, you're still going to be on the same ship, you know. But obviously, I could afford the business class, so that's the reason why I got it. And here in British pounds was only 15 quid, you know what I mean? That's all it was, you know what I mean? Yes, Chichim, I really enjoyed it. I really, really enjoyed it. And one of them as well, when I was coming home, on the Super Cat, I was coming back to Cebu. And believe it or not, guys, I was there. Oh, it's a very good experience. It was a good experience for me, Chiche. It was, it was, it was. So when I was on the Super Cat going into Cebu, we was 30 minutes away from going in to Cebu. When we reached, this was after an hour and a half, guys. We went on there. Everything was going so nicely. And then all of a sudden, the whole ship and everything start to rock. You feel all this rocking. It started to get really, really, really rough. And do you know, believe it or not, is so many people start to get sick. I see everybody grab the bag and they're bleh. It's so many people on that ship was getting sick. I was thinking, oh my goodness. So it get to the point where I couldn't stand to see it anymore. So I went and asked the captain, is it okay if I could go up on top of the roof? I just wanted to go and chill up there because so many people down there getting sick and I couldn't stand to see, so I went upstairs, and I was just chilling. And then I was there with my friend as well. So that was literally when it was there. So that is what was happening, man. A lot of that was happening. Everybody in the first class, in the standard class, was just, getting sick. So I left the first class area and I went into the standard class area, guys, the lower one. I went there and I just went and sit up there, So everybody was wondering, wait, how comes this foreigner is sitting in a standard class? But I turned around and said that when I look and see someone downstairs, when I see what happening down there, I said, it doesn't matter where I sit, if it's a standard, the business, or wherever. I would not care where I sit, It's anything to get away from it, So yeah, so it was a very rough on the sea, guys. And then finally, when we was reaching 5 minutes away from Cebu, then everything went back smooth again. And everybody was just feeling good, so yeah. Yes, that's true. That is true. That's right, buddy. Yes, that's absolutely right. Okay, you're smoking. Okay, yeah, yeah. In the business class, I don't think I've seen anyone smoking there, but I think mainly in the standard class, because in the standard class area is more like the outside. It's more of the top of the deck in it, and it's the more outside part where you can smoke. Yeah, you can smoke. Yes, yes. So if you're gonna smoke, there is a deck that you go up on and you smoke out there. Yeah, but otherwise from that, it was a good travel. I loved the journey. It was really, really good on that Super Cat. I really loved it. So that is my favorite one, guys. The Super Cat. That's the best one. It's the best one to ever get. So I'm always gonna remember, from today, all the journeys I traveled to and so on. So I'm always going to remember. I'm going to remember. So anyone want to travel, is go there. Just go there and have a look, guys. Have an experience on the Super Cat. See what it's like, and you will know what the real love is. The real world. Go there. So yes, guys. So I was saying that this topic, you know, it might goes into part three. There will be a part three. So yes, there is definitely a part three of the topic, and I know, I know there was gonna be a part three was gonna come. I knew because remember I've been in that country 8 times. So it don't be even surprised if there's a part four of the topic comes out. I mean, this is what it is when you go over into places like that. You've seen so much that you could write a big story. The book, I could write a book, guys. I could write a book. You know, so many experience that I got. That I can write a book about it. So normally, how I travel normally is like 2 times a year. I travel in Philippines, and when I travel, guys, it's not staying for no little silly 3 weeks. I stay there for 4 to 5 solid months. And the last time I went for the 8th time, I was there for over 6 months, guys. So if you look at it, if you look at it that way, you can't say, you can say Philippines is my second home. You can just say that because I'm there all the time. I'm always there, guys. Always, no matter what, I am always there. Always there, enjoying the love, enjoying the love, enjoying the beauty. But nothing sweeter. Remember again, guys, nothing sweeter than the province life. The province is the best life. And the simple houses. Don't think I don't like simple houses. Simple houses are very nice. When you have the metal on top and it got the rain that comes down, it got that beautiful noise that comes down. I love the rain noise. I love that stuff I do. Absolutely amazing. Relaxes my body. Nothing sweeter than it. With the rain noise, guys, within 5 minutes, I'm gone. 5 minutes, I'm gone. That's all quick. That's all quick. That's how relaxing it is. So the relaxation. And let me know in the comments, guys. Do you like rainstorm? Because I'm thinking to do rainstorm, but it's gonna be on my next channel. So I'm thinking to do. You see, this is what it is. There's so many things I want to do. But which one of the content is going to take off? Which one is going to take off? So whichever one takes off, that's the one I'm going to be using constantly. So that's how it goes, guys. It will be rainstorm. I noticed that lots of people do like that stuff. Lots of people do like that stuff. You know what I mean? They do. You want to use a small boat? Yes, Chichi. I have experienced also small boat. Yes, I've experienced it in small boats. Yes, I do experience that. I experienced the very, very tiny boat where you only have to paddle, just paddle alone, and it's only 2 people all in that one, just 2 people. And I experienced the boat where 4 people can all in, and I experienced the size as well. The one they used to catch blue marlin, the one that can all around 15 to 20 people. I also experienced that boat. And boat like that, I can get that in Philippines for about 80,000. So right now, I think someone is selling a boat over there for 80,000, but it's included in net. And that is a very good deal. That's a really good deal. It's not bad, eh? And there was one what was going for 70,000. It was included the net, included the engine. Oh my goodness, what a deal! But someone went and buy it before I got there. I was very disappointed about it, you know. And the reason why I'm so disappointed is that at least I could have buy that boat, send people out to catch blue marlin. I've already got my guards over there to keep an eye on them to make sure that when they catch the blue marlin, they don't nick it. They don't go and hide it and say that, oh, sorry, sir, we didn't catch anything. Then get themselves to the market, sell it, and all the money, and then laughing in your face. So I did have people who was watching, you know, so I would get people to watch. I've already got my people who can watch things, you know what I mean? But when I get my guards to watch things, I'm not going to tell anybody that, oh, someone is watching you. No, I'm not going to tell that. When my guards are watching people, they will make sure they have the camera, the evidence and everything to come and show me. So when they show the evidence to me, I could turn around and say that, why did you guys do that? They could say to me, oh, no, we didn't do that, sir. We didn't catch anything. And I can say, look, here is the video. The evidence is there. And, you know, that's how you catch people out, you know? So yes, Chiche. So I do experience the small boat. It's really, really nice. It's really, really nice. And a message coming up from Chiche. We up there if you want. Oh, okay, Chichi. So hold on a minute. So what is your price? Let me know what your price is. Yeah, yeah. Well, when I come over there anyway, I mean, why don't I come there, go with a fisherman in the morning, go out in the sea and then do some fishing because I'm very good at fishing. That is something that I'm good at. Chiche. So I want to thank everyone anyway so much for coming on the live stream. So everyone came here with me and everyone go through the topic. So if you guys haven't listened to part one of the topic, then listen to part one, guys. And definitely there will be a part three. So I knew part three was gonna come. So part three, guys, is where we're gonna be talking about Cebu, which is the next city over there, guys, and that topic. So that is the next city we're gonna be talking about. So night fishing as well is one I'd love to do, guys. You know, do you know when you do night fishing is really, really good. It's really, really good to do night fishing. The night fishing is something to try, guys. You catch a lot more fishes in the night. So what it is that in my boat, when I get my boat, guys, I'm going to be making up, you know, a nice little pot for the bed. We can put the bed and so, nice little pot to sleep. A nice special pot, we can all put the fish, nice little pot where you slots them. So things like that, you know, will be really, really nice. Yes, Chiche, that's right. Okay, I like to hear the sound. I like the sound of that. It is affordable. That's really, really good, Chiche. Yes. I want to thank you guys so much, you know, so much for coming on to the Super Boss Kirk TV. I know you guys was here to listen to all my topic about the part 2 of my experience in Philippines. So part 3, guys, it's gonna continue. We still have got more on the topic to go. And also on that topic, I'll be talking about the island of Cebu going on to Karkar and to Manipascua. So catch up with me on that topic, guys. guys. So the Super Bowl Kirk TV is going to be finally leaving on this channel. So thank you so much, guys. Everyone who comes out here to support me, and all the new subscribers who fallen into this channel this week, thank you so much for coming in to Super Bowl Kirk TV. I really, really, really appreciate it. So once and again, guys, you will see me, and remember, as what I say, is just check out my latest content with the smoothie guys, the banana smoothie. If you haven't seen it, go over and check it out, guys, and keep supporting each other. Thank you so much. And also, I want to thank Mohammed for that super chatter sticker. And our super chatter is also live in the Philippines. Thank you so much for coming on to Super Bowl Kirk TV once and again. All the love that you guys have given me, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So once and again, guys, this is Super Boss Kirk TV. Have a nice and pleasant afternoon from the United Kingdom, morning, afternoon, evening, to any part of the world you are right now watching. Thank you so much, and good night from Super Boss Kirk TV. Good night.